It's 15:06 GMT. It's 15:06 GMT. This is Hassan Aruni with Focus on Africa from the BBC World Service. Coming up, Nigerian Catholic bishops tell President Buhari to get a grip on various sectarian conflicts or step aside. And as World Cup quarterfinals loom, African students talk about life in Russia. But first, Sierra Leone, where former leader Ernest Bai Koroma is accused of presiding over an administration that was engaged in corruption and state plunder on a massive scale. The allegations are contained in a report by a transition team set up by the new president, Julius Maada Bio. Omaru Fofana has more from Freetown.
Grim, gloomy, grubby. These are some of the adjectives being used to describe the contents of the audit. It speaks of corruption and abuse of office on a grand scale by the government of former President Ernest Bai Koroma. The allegations are wide-ranging and mind-boggling. The massive sales of state assets to the former president and his acolytes, the awarding of phony and inflated contracts for goods and services, the issuance of diplomatic passports to purported housewives of members of the former ruling party, the government renting as offices houses belonging to government officials at inflated costs, state-owned banks having to write off as bad debts millions of dollars of loans given to officials of the former ruling party, overpriced arms contracts, inflated cost of roads, some of them priced at over $3 million per kilometer, some concessions given to mining companies and exempted from any form of tax whatsoever, and entrenchment of mono-ethnic politics. The report also says the government's own shares at the Sierra Leone Mining Company were sold when the miner was making huge profits to the former president and his cousin who was heading the company, and they both made a profit of over $100 million. The head of the transition team and now Chief Minister, Professor David Francis, looked peeved as he addressed the press conference. He gave me his impressions of their findings.
Sierra Leone was brought to near financial bankruptcy and the worst economic crisis since independence because of the activities, the poor governance of the former APC government. That is one. Secondly, and most importantly, that it was done in a way that represents a framework for what you would describe as an organized criminal racketeering enterprise responsible for the dysfunctional nature of the state itself.
What do you say to someone who says this could be a witch hunt?
Well, this is not about witch hunt. This is really to establish the basis for democratic accountability. We are recommending that a forensic audit be made through a special audit process to establish the key facts and a judge-led commission of inquiry, which will be independent and transparent. This is to ensure that this does not happen again in Sierra Leone.
He said that as a Sierra Leonean, he was ashamed of the things he saw during the audit, calling them disgraceful, egregious infractions. The report calls for a travel ban to be slammed on all those named in the report. Many of them have already left the country, with their extradition to be likely requested by the Commission of Inquiry to be set up. President Julius Maada Bio said he would act on the report as a matter of urgency.
I've just received a copy of the report, which has been long awaited. But I want to say this clearly, that we have to draw the line on corruption in this country. We have to fight corruption, and it is a fight that we must win. I know corruption is going to fight back, but we are on the better side of history. This is just the beginning. Corruption is at a level that can destroy this nation. I consider the level of corruption that we have met as a national security issue.
The allegations contained in the report with detailed figures and documents suggest corruption in Sierra Leone is not a kidney stone, it's a cancer. While not many here will be surprised at some of these allegations, most could be blown away by their scale and scope. The former president Ernest Bai Koroma, who is out of the country, was not available for his reaction. His media officer, Ismail Sharif, told me that they had not yet seen the report and so could not respond.
Omar Fofana reporting there.
Salon Fambude, una kusha una kabo. Well, welcome to Current Affairs. This is not the program we will not be wait for. Me with the Dima the Great, the SLPP Bobo. And me co-host DJ Post. Yes, what you need for do for we subscribe to the Green Movement page, subscribe to the Manon River News blog page, and also the Green Movement YouTube where you power subscribe. We also do live right now on Twitter. So follow we also on Twitter, the Green Movement, everything we they go on, you go here. Now, welcome DJ Force, SLPP DJ.
Well, fellow Sierra Leoneans, today we welcome una on current affairs. Me waiting at the studio. Me and my name DJ Force, the SLPP DJ, and we greet you out there, and we say bravo and welcome to all SLPP lovers and to the entire Sierra Leoneans, both internal and external. They are for welcome na current affairs, and I say good evening, Dima the Great, where you will bring me to the studio. Thank you for allowing me to say greetings to my fellow Sierra Leoneans and lovers of the SLPP. Thank you.
Thank you very much, DJ, for the SLPP DJ. Sierra Leoneans, I'm not just the join we will say happy Sunday. Well, we know say beaucoup things don't happen during the weekend. And we know say the media is hot right now. But this platform and the platform where they can't keep the record straight. Now then they make people then believe in we. They believe say we now the on the platform we they hit the nail. We not they hide behind with finger. We there to keep the record straight. So they tell all followers then thanks and happy Sunday. And we tell una thanks very much. We wanna believe in we to go they disseminate the proper message what we believe say and the rightful message for Sierra Leone. For far too long, the country don't suffer because of bad leader. Sierra Leone, if we count inside Africa, now one of the country we get every necessary resources, then diamond, gold, bauxite, you name it, cocoa, cacao, coffee, so forth. And God bless we with Tangbe. But because of bad governance, because we don't get a young people, then we don't mean well for Mama Sierra Leone. Whenever they come na power, what did they do? That they enrich themselves, get us alone people their money, put on their pocket. Then the mommy where they na pava, the picking where they na nemo eguima, they deprive them. You know, you will get nothing. When I make, we pray God for let God give we a savior, somebody who can revive we from then object poverty. God bless you with President Talk and do Bio. Well, first of all, before I continue with this President Bio, I would like to congratulate President Talk and do Bio for an appointment where they don't appoint him, where they don't empower him. Now the UN, President Bio, as a chairperson, congratulations, President Bio. This na current affairs. You know, before I go continue, DJ, I want to congratulate President Bio for this big achievement and tell Sierra Leone why make the appoint President Bio before we enter business proper.
Well, fellow Sierra Leoneans, today we want for welcome President Bio as they don't appoint na the biggest stage under Africa Union and the entire Africa. We also want for say thanks and congratulations to President Bio. Thank you, President Bio. You don't lift Sierra Leone face at the international stage. You be promise say, you go make sure Sierra Leone take the leadership and the entire Africa. And that we don't say. Sierra Leoneans, una vote. No make no mistake, una bring President Bio to power. And that also don't say SLPP, we are proud of our party for democratic credentials since 1951. This party, a party where it don't show leadership, it don't show seriousness, it don't show how stronger, ready for protect Sierra Leoneans across the world. And President Bill don't come, he don't display that to the international body, to the local citizens, to our local people in the Republic of Sierra Leone. So that means we are now taking off to a destination higher than we say Sierra Leone the day. In the 31st summit, Africa Union, they don't go make President Bio as chairman and I chair that program there. That means Sierra Leoneans, the value don't increase, not at all. I say thanks to President Bio and thanks to Sierra Leoneans then, because if Sierra Leoneans then don't be vote for him, enough for don't able lead we to the right direction at this point in time. But because Sierra Leoneans they began the responsibility, the total fit say a fit for lead we, a fit for Sierra Leone, where it don't prove show result for all Sierra Leoneans around the world. So I say thank you, President Bio. And we, the Green Movement today, we say they award you because if other people they did award President Bio, United Nations they award them, but we don't see any journalist na Sierra Leone for award President Bio, any press or social group award President Bio. That we your platform today, when at the Green Movement, we serve the award you now and give you congratulations for the hard work and for the drive we don't take for say Sierra Leone them for letting say take leadership at the West Africa platform. Thank you, Dima, for allowing me to welcome President Bill and tell her thank you.
Thank you very much, DJ, for the SLPP DJ. Sierra Leoneans, follow us. If you just the join, we have to tell you what you need for do. Wanna share the program that una need for do right now. Now, DJ Force, we don't hear Umaru Fofana an analysis where he made against them corrupt politicians. The IMP there, we make Salon go behind. Past President Bio, the tactical commander, we come to can revive them and make them Sierra Leone today will come on behind object poverty today with the effect on transformation. You hear Umar Fofana a statement. What are your take on that?
Well, everybody don't know say although ye Umar Fofana the expression, the information we don't broadcast on corruption charges against the former government in the Republic of Sierra Leone, and when a political party, we Sierra Leone they be give leadership, we not able to provide a quality service, when at the APC Tolombo Tollgate Panbody. Everybody knows today we did drive for denying the investigation of corrupt cases, alleged cases against the APC outgoing administrations. People think say this government is doing the wrong thing. Well, listen to the BBC reporter wherein they be the shape on passports and the issue contracts to their loyalist supporters, where most of their contract they not be able to benefit and reflect on UNA, and they embezzle state resources, revenue in the Republic of Sierra Leone, where that don't make today, until this day, Sierra Leoneans, Freetonians are struggling for basic needs, basic necessity, for able to look after themselves as a nation, as a country, for proud of their state and to proud of themselves. When I mean President Bill Tota fit say, he go able make sure say he puts a strategy, a plan, how people therefore can give account of their stewardship. Now, I mean President Bill say, they say fighting corruptions and improving accountability for governance reform to resuscitate the state institutions. He don't set this platform for them we go able actually investigate the people here we don't embezzle revenues will not belong to them. Government now the people that they bring you can provide what you go ease poverty on them. But you find out say the former outgoing administration honest by Kroma and the APC Tolombo Tollgate Panbody political party they can increase poverty on Sierra Leoneans. Naimi President Bill come for at least a system for investigated people here. What did they be do with Sierra Leone resources and how they be improve the life of Sierra Leoneans? We that make they not able, they not be able do that thing in the way they be given that leadership, that power, that responsibility for men they provide for Sierra Leoneans. Then so President Bill don't come with now anti-corruption for actually investigated people here. So for the all these mouths, the people have be just the issue out diplomatic passports, they embezzle state assets, state destroy state assets, state revenue, just for enrich themselves. President Biodonka, he don't draw a line. He say he go fight corruption, but he know see corruption go fight back. Now, how are we going to stop Sierra Leoneans? This is my question. How are we going to stop corruption not to succeed in fighting back? This now the way I want for make sure say Sierra Leone for stop corruption, for let not fight back. Una embrace President Bill in government. Una give information to ACC. Una give information to this current sitting government just for make sure say their money where the people here be done and benzo, may they able bring their money here so that we go able to take this money, things that would be fair for do, that we go able to do them for make sure say Sierra Leone themselves become proud of their state, proud of their country, and make sure say the basic need is being provided for them. So if you ask me for make I talk about the broadcast way Umo Fufana just the report from BBC about the corruption cases, the state looting, state laundering, where they do, where the former government do, na Sierra Leone against their own people. Well, that is my take for to Sierra Leoneans then for me to make sure say they embrace President Bill administration for make they able make sure say they bring their people here to justice. Thank you, Dima.
Thank you very much, DJ, for the SLPP. DJ, Sierra Leone, una just don't hear the PRO, a statement and analysis that justice must be done. And that is one of the topic now today. Because Sierra Leoneans then they can call for justice. Sierra Leoneans then they can cry for justice. Because we don't see big IMP them. Money went for benefit Sierra Leoneans them. One great man grab, it be the buy houses them, it the buy shares them, it they go all over the world, it they buy mansions them. Then the thief with diplomatic passport them, give people them today, then people that when they come now Europe, Germany, America, all over, then they are fruitless. Most of them they take with money then when they for user on school scholarship to give good picking them where they work very hard, where they burn their candle, for then they can study, they know they do them. Then they give to people then we now big food them, when they not get sense, where they bring a one side way, they destroy the country. They make the country go behind. So now Sierra Leone then say, a matter, the time don't come for so much with the cry for justice. It's hard time President Bio Ben Kefala we don't appoint as a youth man, a very strong man, to make sure them man that way be don't thief all the money them. All the colondo when they thief, then they pay. But before going further, I would like to take this moment to tell Ben Kefala thank you, because Ben Kefala now one of the young guy inside President Bill in administration, we don't make the new direction, don't come out very, very strong. Now, man, we don't work very hard, we stand strong. And listening to President Bill, a message we tell us, say, corruption get for fight back. The tax way I don't give you, not too small tax. Nega for intimidate you, nega for cause mamikos, nega for do all kinds of them. Because you know, say Sierra Leoneans, they hate the truth. Because na Sierra Leone, we they see people then they look at good quality government we don't come for let us support them, then they do them. They hate thief man, they hate criminal. Why? Because of liberalism. So President Biote Benkefala say, take your responsibility very, very serious. So from that moment where Benkefala take office, the corruption rate be there at the rate of 15 to 20%. That means Sierra Leone was massive corrupt. Just like I hear from the former chief minister, we now the foreign minister now, David France, where he says Sierra Leone was like a racketeer gang committee where APC they don't set just to go the thief Sierra Leone money, they don't money, the billy one, then they go, and they push and so, then they go so. And at the end of the day, the anti-corruption where they be get, way for them catch thief man, the way they be the thief them money, then they the anti-corruption minister, former commission, ain't not able to catch one thief man. Today at the anti-corruption commissioner there, they can't support, they can't defend criminals then. Thief man then, the one that will destroy the state properties then. Thief Sierra Leone money then. You see how we country there? You see how we country there? So Benkefala, would they tell you thanks for your good job, and we need more action. Because when you take corruption from 0 to 15%, now today corruption rate is 85%. We are going to 90%. Accountability is accountability. Those are yampies. Then thief man them. Where racketeer, Sierra Leoneans are calling for justice to be done. That if man no go just thief money, a keeper for himself, they at the end of the day, in no counter or a one counter, a counter behind closed door. Benkefala, I just want to show you something so you go watch a little bit about you message you give Sierra Leoneans when they appoint you.
Against corruption is a serious one. Our country has suffered since independence to date. Our rankings in various international indices are not favorable when it comes to the areas that matter most. Corruption is one of the most embarrassing one of them. Today, I have been given this opportunity to see how best I can join the conscientious effort of this government and the people of Sierra Leone to change that story.
When you look at his past records, he's somebody who...
That just a remind you, Benkefala. So, DJ Fort, any message for Benkefala before we enter into business?
Well, Benkefala don't prove itself in Sierra Leone, because today, if you saw that West Africans, they can't take lecture in the Republic of Sierra Leone for can learn how to investigate parastatals, government officials, where they now their offices, they in various institutions, various public offices, they don't fly, they can't learn from Benkefala. That should say Benkefala don't prove result to Sierra Leoneans. Other countries then they we don't lead Sierra Leone where it come in the fight of corruptions. We can't take over their countries then they see United Nations the award they release funding. Now because they don't see the seriousness of this government, the seriousness of Benkefala, and the seriousness of the administration where they in government position, they don't see say Sierra Leone, the way they be the rate way in corruptions, we are no longer in that category. We have taken the fight against corruptions. Bravo to Ben Kefala. And you talk say the people of Sierra Leone, on behalf of the people of Sierra Leone, you go able deliver where everybody will get access to their wealth. And Ben Kefala don't prove them. Sierra Leoneans. Today we only see Liberia, Congo, other parts of West Africa region, did they come for can actually see how President Bill and in ACC boss Ben Kefala, they only try for manage corruption cases in the Republic of Sierra Leone. Now, not forget for say, corruption is exposed in Africa, especially in the West Africa region or the entire Africa. Now, I make in the final say, people are running away from Africa, trying to go to Europe because they don't feel say, we government officials, the former government officials, them, the APC Tolombo Tollgate Pan body, not be able actually fight corruption on behalf of Sierra Leoneans them for me they go able make sure say corruption go away as a disease. So Sierra Leoneans they go able come for begin enjoy their state resources. So Ben Kefala in don't come, President Bill in don't come, he don't put stop to that. So we tell Ben Kefala thank you, and we tell President Bill thank you. We actually it don't stand firm for defeat corruption in Sierra Leone. Today, Sierra Leonean, una rally bien President Bill, una rally bien ACC for men and go able make sure say these corruption cases against Anes Baikroma, Samura, etc., etc., may this government succeed so that hospitals we not there, now then 13 district them will be able to improve the life of hospitals, will able to improve the life of water supply, will able to improve the life of education more to within this government they do present. But when we give support for able expose these people where they get these corrupt charges against them. Now we will not embrace the government. Now we go able to see the truth. So if you say make I talk about Ben Kefala in appointment and in speech he gave, kudos to Ben Kefala, bravo to you. Continue for lift up your head taller than ever before. Thank you, Dima.
Thank you very much, DJ, for the SLPP DJ. Sierra Leoneans, if want to just join with these are current affairs. Well, the reason why we begin with this is that one of the things where we know see the care we country go behind the corruption. And we also see youth man there where we expect for that they all join hand to fight against this corruption. Yeah. They're the supportive man. But however, I go want Sierra Leonean to pay attention. Why the fight against corruption is very paramount for we. The fight against corruption is like a disease where we get for kill. It's very, very tantamous when corruption don't take over a nation. Now, and as by Kroma serve for 11 good years at that country day. And every government where you serve, if you serve well, the people then go pay you back. But because the APC Tolongo Toge Pambodi serve very, very bad, they was aggressive, they were a bunch of criminals, they don't be care about the well-being of people then. So now it makes Sierra Leone and they say, no, we don't need APC anymore. They say Tolongo no go sit down here. They say Tolongo, if we go. But when Tolongo be in a power, Sierra Leoneans, what he then do? They plan then disciple them among the ministries, among them, places them, then disciple them. So when Tolongbo no day, any administration will come, Tolongbo go disturb. And that we depend see it happen in a salon. The fight against corruption, not too small thing. Then particles, then where they in most of the areas, the way President Bio come and say, yeah, now civil servant them, you not go sack them, yeah. These are all corrupt people we President Bio we honest by common implant. Now, why make the talk so? Let's come to what the city mayor de Pandu. The city mayor of Freetown, Yvonne Akisoya. A one great Sidon, a Kolondo, billions way for benefit Sierra Leoneans. A grab a knock just say, if and fair, na APC don't fail. So a the thief for APC to long go to gay pambody for let them come back to power. Because when you ask any APC to long go to gay pambody supporters, what they can and they mind, they say 2024 or 23 election back to power. So the fight against corruption, I believe, say, is a fight that we all get for fight. Now, and as by Chroma, when I see how himself they still do the fight against corruption, himself they encourage the corruption, and they pay money for letting it disturb. It don't come with a strategy now. Whenever any thief man, when they call for let it go, pay account, they tell them say, let them put kakadebu, let them put matoma, let them put dance to disturb the peaceful Sierra Leoneans then, where they don't give them money. Sierra Leoneans. Can you take APC as a serious party, political party? Or is a political rebel movement? Or is a political party that just did to destroy Mama Sierra Leone? From independent, say now. Point at one good thing where APC don't do for Mama Sierra Leone, for Sierra Leoneans. Nothing. The only thing I will tell you now today where APC don't a legacy where a lead, the attitudinal change. They don't make the country where we value, we respect, where we not a shock with it per woman, we respect with elders there, we respect with regional leaders there, we respect elders them, and it's by Kruma a legacy where a now disrespect, corruption, rebel movement, intimidation, propagandas, a lie. And which, of course, these are all very, very tantamount to treason. These are treasonable acts. Not because President Bio loves Sierra Leoneans, then say he don't put death penalty, now make them want to take advantage of the situation to the cause some help in another country. But we are telling them, say, we are not going to stop, we're not going to sleep. Now, Sierra Leone, ask yourself, for the 11 good years of APC and as by Gruma government, what they do? They left a country into austerity measure. What did they mean? They clear everything. Don't do, they're not left. Then the money they now it gets for like pay back and not they pay, and they use their money, then they send out to their meeting, and then UN or other places to go as election observers. And they pay Sierra Leoneans the money. For let it go, let it say yes, and it's by Kruma. A day on top of thing. But they tell us say the APC to Longo to give somebody, the doom day is ahead. Trust me, Sierra Leoneans. Because I believe say anybody will know Munku, pass you Munku, that you go encourage the APC to Longo to give somebody. Because of the criminalities, because of the embezzlement, because of the past record. So the fight against corruption, it just don't start. Now, the white paper don't come out. The recommendation then, where we get, where the government get for implement to make sure all the doers then for pay account for what they do. So because they don't want to pay accounts, now make they pay money then to people them to go the cost Sierra Leoneans then when are innocent people then after you don't thief them, then from there you insult them on top of them. But their doomsday is ahead. Any take DJ Force.
Well, one of me take way I really want to address Sierra Leoneans today, what for draw Sierra Leoneans the attention. Now, what in Sierra Leone they concerned about now in these corruption cases and in this fight of corruption? Sierra Leoneans they call upon President Bill for let them go able expose the name of these people where they don't pay some of their money that where they don't accuse them for pay. They try, Sierra Leoneans they get to green movement, they try for ask questions. Where they say that people here, they don't they pay. Who don't know them people here? What's in their name? This na in the park confuse Sierra Leoneans. They actually want to see the name of these people to be announced to the public. Wait, now this majority of Sierra Leoneans the one for let President Bill do. As President Bill, you know a listener president. You know president where they listen to the cries of the public, to the cries of the state, to the people of the state in the Republic of Sierra Leone. Today, we call upon Minister of Information, ACC, una work with the information ministers for let una display some of these names, some of these checks, wanna be done give to President Bill, for let the public know their name, and also expose their photo. This also go protect this government. This also go protect with constitution and with laws in Sierra Leone. Why? If we not try for expose the name of these people, where they pay them money, where we know they now their offices and they where they can't pay them money, of course, we not go lie to the public. For say people that they pay this money, but how the public therefore know? For say them people where they pay this money because they don't know the name of these people. This not a concern. Citizen raised this to me from Sierra Leone. Say, DJ Force, we are worried about our government, about our party. We said we are fighting corruption and people are paying this money. We don't know them. We don't know their names. We encourage ACC, Minister of Information, una help President Bill. He don't give una tax dedicated to una. Now una responsibility for let una bring the names of these people where we don't they pay them money behind closed door settlement. We don't see so many times where Benkefala they issue checks to President Bill. But it's a check given to President Bill. Who are those people paying this money? SLPP, Need Direction, ACC, Minister of Information and Communication. Display the name of these people. Why tomorrow when election day they reach, when people they go campaign to their brothers, to their sister, to their constituency, they get what enough and tell the nation, say, they be put me name, but I not pay nothing. I lie, they be lie for me. President Bill, free Sierra Leoneans then from this deep thinking. As you be clearly say, you are going to deep in for the fight against corruption. If you don't put in so many efforts, so many resources Even the lawyers then today will hire where they can investigate the matters they are in the Republic of Sierra Leone. Now pay will pay them. If we take that money, they will send a pipe will they run for the whole entire Freetown, like water the outside. But if we take that money, then they will pay the lawyers them. They will only see, they don't write white paper, they don't hand over give the Republic of Sierra Leone, and President Bio don't lay now the white paper. But many of these people will be accused in the past administration. Some of them don't they pay backdoor resettlement. President Bio, the new direction, expose their name. Sierra Leoneans want to know the name of these people so that they say go able to argue at the market, they go able to argue on the street. Because when you get into public transport in Freetown, where you go na the interior, when they talk about these corruption cases, what in the local man they talk, they say they don't hold nobody. They say the people they say where they pay the money, they don't show nobody in name. So for now we clear the ear, the public, the attention, the interest, we allow display the name. Because of a Minister of Information, they go sit on a radio today, they defend the government, and they talk say people are paying this money. ACC they go on a radio, SLBC, they go talk that people are paying this money, and other nationalities, the other countries, they fly for car land. How they can follow they catch them people here in public offices, and they are paying this money back? Then it is hard time for us to expose the name of these people. If we want to succeed in fighting in these corruption cases, President Bio, the state, the nation are interested in the name of these people. Even if we go to extend their photos must be displayed.
Indeed.
Let Sierra Leoneans they see them. This backdoor resettlement, they convince the public. Election is coming. When they say they don't dissolve parliament, you don't get control over anybody again. The only person they get control over people, now the police. Now the tendencies where people get forgotten now their villages, now their constituency, now their chiefdom, because they want to get that seat back and they want to come back to power. They want to go and sit in state house. They get for deny. They say they not pay nothing. By then, it's too late to display their name. We are now encouraging anti-corruption Minister of Information for able to come with these names who are paying this money back. If we left them as it is now, it will affect the new direction. It will affect Sierra Leoneans. It will create conflict, because when you want to go and stand on the streets, in the marketplaces, in the public transport, even on social media, you want to talk about corrupt alleged cases, they get for ask you who that they don't pay. You don't see they don't pay anybody. Fellow Sierra Leone, if not lie, they lie, una check all the social media groups. This not the fight where they right now. For say, from where President Bio don't call corruption fight, ACC don't call corruption case, even Bank Pala they go around, would they see in the win award, and would they see in the go now SLBC 98.1, if they talk about corruption charges or cases, people the way they don't pay. But where are their names? We want their names to be displayed to the public, so that we self will able feel proud what they argue their people here. Una remember, the people will be there in power, open power. Up to this day today, they are defending their party, and their leaders will be in power. Who don't take this corruption fight against them? They say we don't hold them nothing, and they don't pay nothing. Why? Because we don't get nobody in name. Well, we don't say they don't pay this money, but they see Benkefala they give, checks to President Bio. Now one of the biggest hospitals where they pay bill na Poloko. Now from those checks where corruption money where they collect from government or former government officials. But we want their names to the public. The public must know their names.
Holande.
So that we say
Holande. Okay, Commander, you hit the knee. Sierra Leoneans, what the Messiah, the political Messiah, aka DJ Force, the SLPP DJ, any other DJ, na fake, na lie, na carbon copy. What it try for say, it makes sense. Anti-corruption, na the department we will depend on. And when we talk about scorecard, MCC award today, we APC, they say, we'll not go get them. They like, even the other one that we on social media, they go take them with the Boskidi mod them. They go take them fake information, send an international community to damage this government in name, who bulldoze them. This government don't prove say now one of the best government in the history of Africa. Now, African country then they admire this government right now. They want to learn from this government. I follow up Ben Kefala. We go Liberia, we go Nigeria. We see how people that they hear and they embrace them for the good jobs what they do. So what he DJ Force try for say Ben Kefala. We see in Ghana where somebody thief. What did they do? With a thief cable, with a cut cable. Light. They pull on a door and neck here. Now your mama bonam. They beat them. They molest and the whole world know. You know, thief man, what did they be? They tell who will be small. They say thief man, now for beat them, pack and slap. You know, for hide them. Because the thief man they will get inside salon. Nesabi lie past anything. Could you imagine? And as by Kruma, they deny in your signature. It's not a signature down there. So if we get that kind of people, them, when they look at them, you want pen and paper, they sign, and they say not to them. Then now, with the hold them, with they see that they count money, then they say that they give back, when they see the money, oh, ACC don't collect how many money from the one that will be don't tips alone money, but we not see the name then or the pictures then. I believe say this is now a very good recommendation. What will they give out today under the Green Movement to say, Ben Kefala, President Bio give you the authority, the power. It's any side corruption day. I like under the bed now for pull up. And when somebody don't corrupt, you not go encourage her again, because if you encourage her, it go pass again. It can what you go do, it go pass down there. So if them people then, like how my brother DJ Force they fancy, if they want the way they count their money, they belly money where they don't tip, they count them. We check them picture. We put the profile. This person now is so a corrupt. Mikhail Uba, a thief, millions of so. Now he don't die, but so people that way associate or what is that this now don't come out. We don't free so asset. Their asset then so this that. This person don't pay. A name don't clear because they don't thief. A name don't clear. But once a criminal is always a criminal. Because when election they can come now, 2023-24 election, then go galvanize and come back. When they don't come back, then go say they want to run for public offices. But if we don't know them, people they not sabi them. Some people then go grab it and go vote them in. So now make they talk. Do your papa government with the beguna. The people then they reach out to we that say they want justice. And this is not the best way for let justice be done to every Sierra Leonean them. Sierra Leonean them deserve justice. Somebody will thief their money, where a thief them, where make today Sierra Leone they suffer. Where President Biodonka is the struggle, where they say compressed government and continuity, where the continuity where President Biodonka meets, and not meet Dondo. So the one that we make today, they left Sierra Leone into austerity measure, then they back out that particular money day to can't pay back Sierra Leoneans then back the money. Ben Kefala, where they hold that money, they do ya. That money day, now for make sure with them picture on the whole out, we take picture, then profile put on. So then people then they're not qualified for letting them take public office. In Western world, when you corrupt, they say you corrupt, you not go ever take public office. You time done. Now this DJ Force,
yes, yes. Can I come in there? I want to buttress a little bit. I want to help you that side.
Yes.
Once we expose these people, President say, they ban all the politics who don't pay this money, but the people that vote go ban you. That is, if you don't display their name, their amount pay, let the public then go decide now. For say, we not go vote for you. Or be vote for you in 2007, when you be going to public office, or when they be make you as Minister of Agriculture, where they bring money for make the youth village or youth farm Now, this thing you use or agree use now the right place. But President Bio ain't not bound you per politics. But the people that go band you by not voting for you. The man the great, what he talks so. If we not do so, the same people them with people that get for go vote them back in. They get for give them public responsibility. So if they display Strasser in Fortuna 43 today, they will encourage President Bio in administration for me to make a very big signboard with your photo, with the amount where you pay. May they display na 43. Anybody where they work, let you go see. Say Mohamed Bangura or Minister of Agriculture. Now this money it don't refund. Now this money it be embenzu. This go satisfy the local people on the streets, in the marketplaces, and the farmers, because then they don't tie the tax on President Bio and Benke Fala and the entire administration of the SLPP government. Once we take this drive, then we will continue to rule Sierra Leone until the next generation. But if we leave this corruption fight like this, when we are not coming with the name of the people, the affected people, where they pay them money, like the Hajj gates. People they will be don't pay part of this money on that Hajj gates. Up to these days, it count millions of Sierra Leoneans out of 100, 95 or 91 or 98 not they able to show the name of the people where they don't pay their Hajj gate money among Sierra Leoneans. Now this are the tribe for saying. Now, we let's see down the biggest diamond they said na Sierra Leone. Everybody the hope say Sierra Leone is gonna be like paradise. Today, Sierra Leoneans at the Tina Mark na street say the ground dry. Now, then people have don't hold them on there, they don't eat it, they eat the hard gate money, the biggest diamond money. So, if we not try for expose their name, how are we going to know that they were corrupt? This President Bio, look into this matter and look into this cry, the Sierra Leonean, they cry to you for making you able make the Weber rider be proud on the street where they talk about corruption cases. For let the diasporans they able know the name of the people who are paying money back, who are making giving this check to President Bio. At this will satisfy them more than when would they receive the check, but we don't know them. We don't know where this check is coming from. Now, so I believe say, if we expose their name, we don't win this fight. Because if we said corruption is a disease in the Republic of Sierra Leone, and we know corruption is going to fight back, but corruption will lose. Who are these people who are corrupt? Who are they? President Bio, expose their name, display their name, put the signboard at Country 3, Central Prison. Your name, define, amount pay. So that the local man go to them, they say, but what's it down there? They read and to them. You know, they go say, so where you gonna mark it? What person you want to say, but they know none of the ministers them. As currently in the media, the APC Tolongbo Tollgate pan body, they pa deny. Say they no hold nobody and nobody no pay money. And when they argue with you, so we can go for that. Out, they check. How they pay this money? Who sabi them? President Bio, help the nation, help the SLPP, help the Republic of Sierra Leone display, expose the name of these people where they pay money. Not so you begin a job. Now Sierra Leoneans they begin that job. And they take the biggest youth money, the youth village in left now honor is swell now in the day today as we talk. The most slide. The Ebola money, the people are paying this money back, but their name is not being displayed to the public. How therefore fight for you back? And how therefore fight corruption? So corruption will fight and win back if we not expose their name. Because once you expose their name, you have cut the roots, President Bio. You don't cut the root of corruption. But once we are receiving this check, backdoor payment to ACC, and we are giving this check to President Bio, but their name is not being displayed to the public. That means we are revitalizing the corruption to grow back. Because imagine, when you're a thief man, as they bring in Canada, they holla at you, thief, thief. Even if they free you, you don't go thief again. You run away, you come on that area. Because they don't expose you now. So if we say the white paper is there to make corruption loss, then those where we don't pay behind door, and those where they pay when they in a court right now, we know them, they are in court. But we don't hold them guilty yet. But people that don't pay, expose their name, President Bio. They need action. Minister of Information, ACC, expose their name. For let the West Africa continue for admire your administration, expose their name on the paper, not to you begin the job. Now meet them there, now we vote. And people in the power, we're able to bring this fight against them. So don't be afraid, expose their name to the nation. So that we say, oh, they travel inside public transport, we they able to call one minister who say, oh, now so money you don't pay. Then the person who want fight you back or he want argue with you in a week.
Yeah, you can put a photo that you show you. You can put a photo
display with the information.
You can put a photo.
Sure. Then you sure. So now
that's
yeah, you sure. Yeah. Yes. But now what they go to the forums and what they go to the media for fight for this cases, corruption cases against corruption officials in the Republic of Sierra Leone. The first question they ask you, do you know their name? Have you seen their photo? How much they don't pay back? This campaign I say 9 they get for take 2023 to their people.
Exactly. Now they are your mission down there. Now, just like how DJ Force they
yes,
be firm with them. If we not do this, this will be a serious problem during the election time. Because we know the APC, they are good of denying a propaganda. Let us say, look at this in this scenario. The power plant, where now President Bio don't go say, oh yes, Kenema don't get light, Bo don't get light, Israel don't get right. And as by Kruma grab a commodity say, now install the project, it be just left and almost small. Pass Dr. Sylvia Blading can a rebound come. He expose them that not to even be not be there that from where Tijan Kaba time where that thing is start. You know, APC Tolongo Toge Pambodi, they are specialized in propaganda. And APC they lie. Where they don't lie, they able to convince you with a lie that you believe say not true. Now that was their strategies they used to use those days. Where APC look at man to map, it tell you say this na woman. You look what can be a man, it will make sure you understand say na woman 90 map that they you believe. So now that kind of political party will they deal with 2023, 2024. So when their name a day on board, a day that we hand social media not a lie. When you go to go campaign or you go pro, as we say, you don't qualify, there's a scrap and then we give opportunities to the youth. And not mean say people the way they don't thief, they don't galvanize, they don't conspire, they don't come back, they won't come back in the public offices then. Sierra Leone, let's not encourage that. President Bio, your name is too big. Now they don't make you as chairman. Not like the way Anders by Kruma they pay money for let it go out, let it feel like say in a kakatua after it don't thief Sierra Leoneans the money. Now make them they honor you. You get respect. People that love you. People that admire you. You get blessing, President Bio. Do you have President Bio? Sierra Leoneans there, they cry for justice. If you see with phone, If you see with inboxes, then messages, then things, then it's too much. Sierra Leoneans are crying for justice, President Bio. Justice. Now they cry for. Their name. They want to know. The chief man then. The IMP then. Where they don't pay back the money. Because chief man, where you encourage him, a thief penny. He not sabi him. The next thing he go do, he go pass that. And once a thief is always a thief. And once a criminal is always a criminal. If not to like President Bio, I will remind you, President Bio, right now. President Bio, me will remind you. Remember when you go to Japan, what happened? President Bio, remember when you go to Japan, what happened to you? Not to embarrassment that. They embarrass you, President Bio. Yes, you want to enter now hotel. They say no, President Bio, you not go enter there. They say you not go enter. Why they say because you country for pay money. Which money now me country get for pay? Where President Bio say me, I don't sabi, I don't know about them. Sierra Leonean. Now listen to this story. President Bio, if you won't forget, I want to remind you, Sierra Leoneans, now all watch what President Bio. Let enter the hotel because they see we get dirty. We love President Bio. Sierra Leonean, when I watch this, I want to show you because we believe in evidence. Why would they do anything they come with evidence for let Sierra Leoneans then see? Now, President Bio, tell Sierra Leonean embarrassment where you go get Yana na Japan.
In Japan, where they send a salon delegation this, they not agree for me we enter the hotel because they say we get dirty. And then I mean the first time we had a good day, and that I inherit. When everybody don't go inside, me not be still able because I've been needful. Ask me with all my delegation, pay for the hotel bill when they be done last day, I don't even know which year. Before me they allow for before they allow me for enter day. That kind of national disgrace then they it don't make Salon man don't lost in self-esteem. Today, Sierra Leone is viewed differently around the world.
Today, Sierra Leone is viewed differently around the world, President Bio. DJ Force. You know what I mean? Any comment on that?
Yeah. Well, if Sierra Leone is viewed different around the world, then we want to see Sierra Leone expose the name of corrupt former ministers. Look at the kind of embarrassment where the president go face, not Japan. This not the thing who they talk. Yeah? Now today, everybody, you don't see where they don't play that video. Everybody don't see them. Come na the market, political market house for can't get lecture on the green movement. Even when President Bio they say that we still get political criminals, we go sit down na 19.1 they try for rebunk President Bio's statement. Or the Auditor General's report where they pull, they try for show like President Bio don't travel, he don't go enable pay hotel bill just for rebunk that statement. So today, we encourage President Bio for let we not continue in further corruption cases or corruption fight. If we expose the name here, that means everybody will be afraid of embezzling government revenue, government funding. Because when you tip them, they go expose you to the public. We say new. When we say we are coming with new direction or we have come with new direction, we need for show the new to the public. This now we recommendation to you. Let we able bring and expose the photo and names of these people to the public. If not, when they dissolve parliament, the same people we don't go recycle themselves. They don't migrate from America. They don't go sit down at Freetown tomorrow. Now then get for good enough for campaign for APC, Tolombo, to get pan body. For say, nobody no owe, we will not pay money to nobody. Now lie they be the lie per we. And that when they say that, the people they go vote for them. But when you expose their name, you not stop them from politics, but we all vote go stop them from politics. Because at the end of the day, the farmer, it don't see it don't see a name, it don't see info to, it don't see how it benzo. They go for campaign, they know they listen to her, they know they vote for him. Once you not do so, we have given more strength to corruption, to people where eat the youth village money, to party where eat the biggest diamond, to party where eat the hard gates. And that party, the people with the head responsible position in that political parties. Once we not expose this name, we are at risk. President Bill, come 2023 election. They get for recycle, they say, and go tell them, say, no, we are not.
Then go recycle. What did DJ Force try to say? Then go recycle themselves. They come to say, now lie the lie per we. What did they do and not to correcting? And we go believe. Say now lie we lie per them. Why? Because the name not there na domot. Because we not see them picture there. We just say this person don't eat million. But where is the cow turn back? You see, you will not know. Remember after the investigation is done, what we say they corrupt. What did they talk? They say it's a witch hunt. It's a political witch hunt. They deny. Up to today, they say it's a witch hunt. This government not like them. This government don't come. This government they do this. This government they do that. And we the people go deny them now. Say you be thief this billion. You don't carry it 20%. You don't pay this. We go deny you your vote because we not go encourage thief man. That 2024 election is game over for we. And that DJ Force try for say. We second topic here today, what we can't aim, is also the reason of this corruption. I don't make APC don't plan to destroy Mama Sierra Leone come 2023-24 election. How they get for one? Well, me and DJ Force get for can analyze and I have phone. But so forth, I want to take a short break. Now we'll listen to the IMP will be thief with money, a music. We will see no matter what you pay for cow to money, we'll not go vote for them again because they're not thief man there. Listen to this song. And please share this program. This is not current affairs. Now, yeah, you get a hard fact. We other platform there, you know they get them. And would encourage you now when I go to the corner, subscribe, follow we on the Green Movement page, follow we on the Manuel River news blog, follow we, subscribe to we right now on YouTube channel. We did a live, the Green Movement, and also on Twitter. We did live right now if you go to the Green Movement. Sierra Leoneans, 1 second, please.
No, you not talker. Apampo, mistake. Apampo. SLPP. Lie, one best. Lie, one best. You want for kill me for the two. Once we register, we go vote against you. Lie, one best. Lie, one best. You want for kill me for the two. Once we register, we go vote against you. Lie, Messiah. Apampo. Shadow destroyer. Apampo. Lie, Messiah. Apampo. Don't you feel money? Apampo. Who's time and this? We not let salon. Who's time and this? We just they chop me money. Youth man angry, he just dey buy more gun. Teacher don't get way, he say he want SS4. Then they sleep that it, he go be host in London. Inside salon self, he build $2 million house. Agenda for change, not change for the worse. You not done the change, you won't give me prosperity. Yeah. Lie, one best, lie, one best. Oh. You want for kill me for the truth. Once we register, we go vote against you. Lie, one best, lie, one best. Oh. You want for kill me for the truth. Once we register, we go vote against you. Lie, Messiah, Salon Destroyer, lie, Messiah, don't take free money, you don't eat free money, you don't make me suffer, money no dey for we, you make all the changa, wetin I lie, look at back, wetin I think, look at back, wetin I cocaine, look at back, violence, look at back, 15 baguettes, look at back, we money them, look at back, cholera, look at back, dirty, look at back, lie, one best, lie, one best, oh. You want for kill me for the truth. Once we register, we go vote against you. Lie, one best, lie, one best, oh. You want for kill me for the truth. Once we register, we go vote against you. Lie, Messiah, Salon Destroyer, lie, Messiah. Don't take free money. Who's for best this? We no win some too. Who's for best this? We no go Nations Cup.
Which one best you will not go Nations Cup? like Destroyer. Apa. Yes, Sierra Leone. Yes. When anything happen, it kind of checks. That be not do that continuity. But you know, we can't tell we see the free quality education with President Bill.
Check him out.
Yes, me Mike, correct. I get you. You know they get me. Seriously, Sierra Leoneans there when they get me. Let me see. Did you put? Now I don't know, but everybody they get me. And they get you also. Check your volume. Yeah. Come out and come back. Come out and come back. Sierra Leoneans. Apa. Yes. Check them. Apa. You know, whenever President Bio want to do something, you dey see what best they grab and they say, na in that. You know, this not the country we find ourselves in. So we don't look at topic there, and we recommend Ben Kefala and President Bio let engineer let Sierra Leone and get justice because of what we just don't say, because APC they quick they lie, they lie. And I believe say President Bio a good listener, na person way I believe a day right now they watch we, you know, and Ben Kefala said they watch we, and people that when they know say they do things because they listen to Sierra Leoneans them. So Sierra Leoneans then they part Christ and need justice. Let justice be done. They one day will be done thief. People Sierra Leoneans then wants to be them because election did not corner now. Do ya Papa government? Yes, DJ Force. Any comment on that? Because before we enter inside the PC plans for 2024 election.
The World Best video where he plays like World Best, that not the time where Sierra Leone they begin fights for justice of corruption. They never go Nations Cup. They say in a World Best. We never go African Nations Cup. They say, you know, world best. So the video where you play now a reminder to the government for say, not till 2018 they can begin fight against corruption. From 2012 campaign as opposition, now they begin fight against corruption. So today, if President Bio want free Sierra Leoneans their happiness around these corruption cases, then they not get any secret cow in this corruption fight. People where they don't pay their money, may they display the name. Look, the hard gates, the road construction, the youth farm, the biggest diamond, all the money they in a people their hand. And that country day. And we also see who said they invite somebody, Dima, you talk one word, we can't deny his signature. These are all pre-evidences for sure. Say they never go back to their constituency, district level, ethnic region for denying, for saying no. They be just HW because we na Limba, or because we na Timini, or because we na Mende, or because we na APC. Now make they call these corruption cases for blackmail name, but they will not pay nothing. You see, for example, somebody go deny where no country for 11 years. It deny his signature. What does tells you? Yeah. So you see, this not just an evidence where President Bill for look at for say, we are now around election. What are we? The fight is going to be based on this corruption.
Yeah.
Because that the same corruption people are going to forgotten now for campaign to the people. How are we going to name them? Where we know they in the direct offices, public offices, for able to say, by Mahmoud, we don't campaign, or the Minister of Youth for APC, where hold and bends with the youth farm money, it don't campaign. Now, it just pass and pull hunting, woje. Na Kabbalah, una see where pull the hunting day. So, now society, APC, they take the campaign with, for let them get votes in their area then day. But if you can't display in name, for say by Mahmoud, now this money it be paid. Looking for to look how much it be paid. It they able go campaign to the people, eh? It not able go there. It not able go there. Yeah, we say Samura. Now this money it don't pay. It go able go to them before in people, eh?
No, but DJ Force,
we say now this money.
DJ Force,
yeah.
DJ Force, I don't cut you off. Now just say, look what is Samura Kamara when they invite her at the court. Yeah, they say come, just like one ask you some simple question. They grab, put people there around. I say no, they go. If I utter some statement, then when statement, then it tantamount to treason. It's very, very tantamount to treason. What you say? Even when somebody, yes, it's even somebody you gain a power, you do something, even you not win, it come out, it go any side, it go hunt you till you grip. Yeah, because of corruption. Yes. Just can't we say you as a former foreign minister, what do you do? Can't give Sierra Leone account? Tell me what you happy. It grab a couple people that are do it is utter threat remarks against the sitting government. Sierra Leone.
Yes.
Yes, DJ Force.
I continue. He said, it will haunt you anywhere you go. I will haunt you. And I will bring you to book. And I'll bring you to justice. Benkefala. Rado Soare, Minister of Information. President Bio. House of Parliament. When I come together. For when I display that people have their name. Friendship in politics. There is no friendship in governance. There is no friendship in government. Once we will dispose the people and expose their name, APC will never come to power in Sierra Leone. But look at the violence where they increase and feeds on every day. Why? They are doing it because of these former leaders, where they don't recycle themselves, and where they don't cast it on a feet on. They use them money, they inject them boya, they use violence on the streets. And APC get violence market politics in the Republic of Sierra Leone. But to able to weaken these people, for able to weaken the lawlessness where APC do plant in their party, in the nation, in the country, on the streets, in the marketplaces, for able to wipe that off, let us start for name these corrupt officials. This is not the only way to destroy APC. If we not do so, at the end of the day, we are empowering those corrupt officials. And they just the way, they know say the ending is coming. Where is this ending? The day they dissolve Parliament oaths. They don't succeed. They don't succeed. Because then the day, all corrupt charges in the back force. Now government where they no more now, where they look after the country, no more corrupt cases, no more invitation at court. Everybody go campaign for pull-aid. So if we want to destroy the seats of corruption in the capital city of Freetown and in the Republic of Sierra Leone, then it is hard time to start exposing the name of these people. Failing to do so, we are going to hold ourselves responsible. Fellow Sierra Leoneans, una they follow this program. I want you guys to write the dates today, who they run these current affairs. When about the white paper where President Biodongole and the House Parliament and the corrupt cases in the Republic of Sierra Leone, when at the current market, political market where they sell. Everybody want to see where these corrupt cases is going to end. And whether they deny say they no pay nothing, and nobody no pay nothing, and the government no display nobody in him, but the area president say people are paying this money and they are giving him checks, and these checks, who are those people paying this money, and who are those people Bekefala is collecting this money from? And we know they see the name tomorrow. There people here would they inject them to go back to power. Because they go for go campaign to the people and the people go feel sorry for them. Look, for example, when they say when I come for inquiry, ACC call you. Look at the amount of where they pull now this. Look at the amount of violence on the markets. Look at the amount of violence on the street. But if they display the people here, their name, their followers, their supporters, they go shame. They know they go there. But because they lock them. Would not they expose their name? Now, make in the final say they still get power for follow them when they go attend court. Fellow Sierra Leoneans, today I want to talk to the lawyers in the Republic of Sierra Leone. President Bio don't take this country to Usai. No president ever take her. The African Union Summit 35. Now they don't go award and so as a leader. I want to encourage with lawyers them. For saying that the mama and papa they pay their school fees. If we don't go bring lawyers there, when the mama and papa they pay their school fees in other countries, then they can Sierra Leone for rob corruption investigation, and they don't run out, they don't let the paper give now. Now they don't want to see the difference between international law now and the local lawyers. What are you going to do for us? It is hard time now. Una say take the challenge. Una pull this corruption cases for party politics. Una branca into the constitution. Waiting the constitution say where they in a public office, what you know for do and where you do one. Now this law they go take discipline you with. Now the lawyers in the Republic of Sierra Leone, the judiciary, where they in the Republic of Sierra Leone, the executive, where they for we law in the Republic of Sierra Leone. Una no make we shame. Of okay, pull lawyer in Nigeria, able to investigate somebody where you not born in Sierra Leone. The lawyer not born in Sierra Leone, but possibly born in Sierra Leone, you don't can investigate them, and you don't let the document and they give you a feet on. Then it is hard time una say una show una qualification now. For say una say he represents Sierra Leone around the world by bringing justice on Sierra Leone. Because why are they say Now, inside Sierra Leone, we see they sack the vice president, the lawyers, they left sit down. The vice president take that case to High Court. High Court, they left sit down. That case, he died. They don't give justice to the nation, to the states, to Sansmana. That be put the value and the responsibility tie on our lawyers in Sierra Leone. That be decrease on our value. Nobody no go come around the world. It can't hire una. Una no go ever get international interest for go judge cases because of what APC do na Sierra Leone. Una left sit down. It go buff. It fly. It go to Nigeria. They go cut the matter. The ECOWAS go talk the case. They say let them reinstate them. All the judiciary body in the Republic of Sierra Leone, the lawmaking body, the parliament host, they all left sit down. Sansmana not be able to retain back in that office. One great policy challenge everybody, a bulldoze everybody. It say no law no go exist in this country. A left panel that be don't put even we parliamentarians the value down. That we don't decrease the value of our lawyers. Nobody no go ever fly in America can hire una for go talk case in America. This white paper now another example we don't come back for can make sure if Sierra Leone lawyers are qualified, if Sierra Leone judiciary is strict, if Sierra Leone judiciary is working, if Sierra Leone Bar Association, Law Bar Association is working, then it will come out of this white paper where they don't go lay down on a table. For more that lawyer don't fly. It don't come on Nigeria. It don't can investigate that matter. It don't leave this paper now in the hand. 30 days. We are just adjoining the matters. It's dangerous. It is dangerous, Sierra Leoneans. We know they do this for President Boo, but they do them for the young generation coming up. Because once we take disciplinary actions against these people, then in the final say, everybody get for be medicine to corruption. You know, ever encourage corruption in cases. So that's my recommendation, and at that I will encourage the lawyers them for me to take this corruption investigation very serious. As it then at the end now, it then on the table now. It left on the High Court now. It's very simple. They don't do the hard job for now. The lawyer fly from Nigeria, he can't do the hard work. Now the soft side, now he don't left. When I try come with justice in this matter, too much adjournment is dangerous. And when Sierra Leone lawyers they continuously they adjourn matters, it's dangerous. They are delaying justice. By now, we've done about these corruption cases and move on to another monitoring sector or section in the Republic of Sierra Leone. But on this corruption.
Thank you very much, DJ Force. Somebody they call you, voice don't go again. Thank you very much, DJ Force. Before we jump to the APC plans to distress Sierra Leone 2023-24 election, I want to take a few comments and analysis. Just like what DJ Force did on show, one of the statements from the APC Tolombo to Gepambodinaya, it categorically don't talk the same thing where they talk. And me they tell una say this government are responsible government. They want them where they don't thief salon money, where they count that money. We they are sure una say their name, they go pull on a door. So you will respond now, where you say, tell them, bro, we vote for APC, then tell them the case is finished 2023, the sun is rising back to power or so forth and things. You know, now one of the Tolombo person they try for say, even though in grammatic are not correct, they try for say the case go be pending until APC come back na power. But me and you know say Blamalaka fight APC not go come na power. But why we they talk this is very, very important. These are some of the evidences then where DJ Force they talk. Who did the medias? Then they say show the name. Where the person, but we not left with which hunt. And remember, if we not left, we not do that. God forbid APC come. Not to even because we know say 2024 election, now game over. One day when APC come, the thing they go do, he go pass that. So to eradicate thief man, to make sure to stop them, to run again for public offices, President, you're not going to stop them. Say they don't know rob. Everybody have right. He's up her right to run. But the people there where they vote, now then go deny them. Because we the voters then
Yes.
will not thief man. We know they encourage criminals. So do ya wanna put their name na boat, hang on a country tree, put on his papers, they will get on a WhatsApp. Let we say for no CS that a young people and thief for money, they don't count them back. Let we judge whether we go vote them back in or we not go vote them back in. So when you see a parliamentarian from such a constituency, we know say this person don't thief, but they vote for him. Well, the outside the members say that then they encourage thief. So when even then a public office, we're not gonna know exactly what in the aim and objective not to thief. So President Bill, take that case very, very serious. Do your Papa government. Will they tell you? Thank you very much, President Bill, because we believe in you. The world believe in you. They know say you're not a leader. You're not the only man who don't stand strong in Africa to fight against corruption. If Jacob Zuma, Sierra Leonean, if Jacob Zuma today, he run a prison because of corruption, Wooden and Esbaikroma, when they pass around, if they move around, they make like say, in a Inga Salon. Wooden and Samura Kamara, when they invite them for let it go pay account, or let it just go and ask them few questions. If they say anybody will touch him, he go hunt you back, he go make all sorts of confusion. Wooden and well, this is what we are saying. When you don't see an administration for 11 good years, they don't fail the nation. They left the nation into austerity measure. But then now, what can happen? Sierra Leoneans. Sierra Leoneans then say, we don't need una anymore. We not go. We don't pull them. They're not in a power. But now, they don't govern it back. They use the money the way they thief. They propaganda. They use the money that they thief. Then go na Guinea. They be used through the border way to carry with ammunitions then. They use the money then they send them abroad on social medias heavily to cause, to incite, to carry with chaos inside that country there. And which of course we are not going to tolerate. So we are dealing with a political movement. We call them political, they call them political party. But we call them a political rebels, political munkus, political talks, political party who don't believe in democracy. So I believe the ACC is very, very responsible. And we see also by the ACC don't begin associate with new branches that when a young man them, when they're determined to fight against corruption. So we call upon ACC and they associate all the ones that also where ACC they work with them. The young fight against corruption them, then zero tolerance for corruption, zero corruption campaign plus people them where they don't come. Boku other activists them where they work to see how best Salon will go before to make sure they join this campaign that then people then board. Then pictures the law put on Sierra Leone and they see. Because if not to done the election time, people then go make mistake again. They allow tip man then come now then councillorship then the House of Parliamentarians sit then they go cancel down there again.
Council, mayors,
yes, they go cancel down there again. Yeah, do ya Benki Fala. Deal with them. President Bio.
expose them.
Expose them. Yes. Now,
If you go 98.1, he asked all those journalists sitting in 98.1 to name. We don't pay money to Benkefala. We Benkefala don't hand over their check the day to President Bill. They're not going to able to show none of them their names. So why? The information is being hidden. Everyone. Yeah? You go SLBC, as other journalists the way sit down at SLBC say for more work out these corruption cases, the people the way allege where they don't pay part payment of their money here, what in they name them, and where are the people them? They don't sabi. You go now 98.1, you ask any of the journalists the way sit down there, AYB, you ask them how many people they don't hold corruption cases, and how many people they don't pay, they don't sabi their names. But if the Minister of Information and Communication, we don't broadcast them where they name, he don't say on the radio, he call them. He say, an escoma, the hard gate money, now this amount an escoma, they don't pay. Nobody not go able to fight for their people here today. They say by Mahmoud, when I be the Minister of Youth, they say, and this money, he don't pay for the youth village. So amount. Now he don't pay. Now so amount. Now he don't let pana. Minister of Information, him out. Now 98.1 or AIB. Nobody by Muhammad call for go campaign to him. He know they go there. He know they go there. They delete and come up at them. Anytime where they work, I say nobody know they go near them. But now they don't make them people here they work in the community. They cack. They don't pay nothing. Dangerous, harmful, and we need to really make sure we keep the record straight for let the public able know the name of these people who are paying this money back. Expose them to the public, not so we put them there. We can't meet them there. Now we vote. Pull in a power. Now we vote. Now they investigate them back today. So if President Bio want to make us to argue in the media and make sure in the public transport for educate with people the way believe say this corruption fight is a witch hunt. If we have displayed their name today, it will not be witch hunt. But President Bill, they beg you. We need that. Public are interested in the name of these people who are paying this money. Benkefala, today they award you millions of dollars where they say a little win because of the fight of corruption. Then the local people want to see the name of these people displayed. We don't believe in propaganda, but we believe in publicity. We need direction or pass you for better. So now me your recommendation on this. Today, I also want to say thanks to the members of parliament where we bring Ekisoya investigation against corruption charges against Ekisoya again. Ekisoya pay this money when I display name. Capital City. Say that this money it don't pay and that this money it be embezzled. But we never no more on white paper. When not to be true and no more the public no get no awareness about that money to be have been repaid back. And tomorrow we get ourselves to blame. Who don't they bring these alleged cases and corruption cases against them? They want the power more than you sitting in that power today.
But I not cut you up, DJ Post. The woman be don't talk say if when a fail, na APC don't fail. Categorically, if we don't talk about emission, it's not about Freetown, it's not about Sierra Leone, it's about APC Tolongo Toge Pambodi. So now, Sierra Leoneans, 2023 elections, 24 elections they come. The APC plan is to destroy Sierra Leone. How they want to do it? They want to galvanize, they don't train marshal them to disturb, places them when they know say they want and they vote the commodity heavily for the SLPP. Now make the dip and train talks them. Now make the car with ammunitions them. Now make the ship drugs. Sierra Leoneans. That is the plans. Today, I want to call upon Lahai Lawrence Lima. Lahai Lawrence Lima. If you don't tie your belt, do ya? If you don't loosen your belt, do ya not for tie your belt? 2023 election day na corner. I dey tell una say the APC Tolombo Toge Pambodi, they plan to destroy Sierra Leone, to disturb the election 2023. Why? Because they know say President Bio, the statement where President Bio don't make, they say it dey bobo them, it dey baba them, it dey make sure the APC Tolombo Toge Pambodi, it dey beat them, it know they go second round flat. That word, it don't shake them. That word, it dey pain them. Now, you don't see the Mami cause bomber them when they be sent to cause Sierra Leonean. They want distance themselves from that Mami cause bomber them. But not lie. Today I tell Sierra Leoneans them. The APC Tolombo Toge Pambodi, all this that they do on the media, not distraction. Not fall for them. APC we know na Mami cause bomber. They believe in thuggery, they believe in violence. And violence, nothing they want to do. Lahai Lawrence Lima, AIG's Savola, Duya, at the Bekuna, una stand strong. The security sector, una go for tightening, very, very strong. I dey tell you this. Information I get is very, very clean. Una tie una belt, una tie una oja. Some the police them because where President Biokana only to one time it don't recruit. Police the way they APC authoritative then. Their loyalty life to APC. In April, una get for do resettlement, ranking. And they tell una today, una get una police them when they train, they educate, when they believe say they believe in the country. Where you put them, they go do the right thing. When they're not corrupt, una put them there. Una give them position. Una arrange rotation of police. If police the way they don't take na makeni, pull them there, send them na Kailan. The one way don't there na Kailan for long, pull them there, come and go na Freetown. Take the one that way they na Freetown. Get and go na Kenema. Because when they see police then, when they send a Kenema, they still make Nyakunyaku they come back na Freetown to come run behind Okada rider there. Not to that. 2023-2024 election, the APC Tolombo Toge Pambodi, they don't sacrifice mortaman them, animal them. They say they go count to power. The APC Tolombo Toge Pambodi with the illegal party chairman, what did they believe in? They say they go sacrifice mortaman, they go do anything so far just to come back na power. Sierra Leoneans. This is a reliable source at the Teuna. And as by Kroma, the money where you don't thief. This and as by Kroma, if you give back the money or you go jail, we not for stand strong on them. That this is not the reason why 2023 election they want fight with the money the way they don't thief by all means. So Lahai Lawrence Lima, do ya the information? The credible information they give una live and direct now. There is more to it. I'm not going to expose, but I will send her. But they want them. They don't train man shares them. They don't train man them to disrupt the peace where they enjoy. This is not a reliable source, I tell them. That's not their mission to destroy Mama Sierra Leone. Sierra Leoneans, salon too sweet. Follow allow people them where they don't make the country as Mami cause country. They don't declare, say, Mami cause, not nothing. They are ready to do anything just to disturb the peace what they do. If not lie, DJ Force, why the video analyze them for we? They also analyze what he are talk because you're not informant.
Sylvia, like say we the young people of this party we go tell now say everything in an ordinary. And this message don't listen to her. And this sells on with us here. But if people need to get from Mamona. And I go to the young people of the world. And like I
Yes, DJ Force.
Well, if you see a political party supporters the day that the police and the party office or headquarters they send threat remarks against their own leaders, executive member, paid off member, who a biggest position inside their party, they say they go treat her naked. What that show you? They try to say they don't get no government with they afraid. They don't get no police with they afraid. They don't get no authority in Sierra Leone where we able to stop them for do anything way they want for do. Neither video they try for expose APC about. Because here is a constituency chair lady is done before people where they say party secretary general and the APC party office now Freetown, they utter such statement. No press release no come on from the SLPP side, because if now SLPP make them kind statement and they in the final say the party secretary general they release press release against the government, will release press release against their party. What is the difference between Tony, Udio, SLPP pull press release against we, and what is the difference between this woman waiting up now say any side where they see severe blinding, they will treat her naked. Generation will suffer, will kill her to life. No government officials in the Republic of Sierra Leone no pull press release to debunk speech. In the executive, in front of the executive in the Republic of Sierra Leone, inside the APC party. So this don't show you say they are not recognizing this government. They are not recognizing the law. They are not recognizing the police. Many of them will be even sit down inside that party office day. Some of them are even police. They chase in their clothes. They go attend the APC meeting. So that they manifest lawlessness, highest degree. Na Kabbalah, to this day, police not able the conclusion of that investigation. Would they be bonder motoka? Would they go hit fed na that party office? What you don't see. APC is prepared to destroy 2023, to destroy Sierra Leone through violence means. How are we going to plan where they don't plan? Come on, example I don't see. How are we going to destroy their plan? Which strategy are we putting in place? How far assure President Bio say all the police there will be attacked and in host. They are still in Freetown and they are still working there. Still in Freetown and they still work inside the government. The government still they pay them. And then police then they pass, they give information about this government to the former ministers. They did it. So it is hard time. Minister of Internal Affairs, President, IG not for dictate to the Minister of Internal Affairs, deputy, not for dictate to them. Now, what did they want? They pass on to them, they execute them. You know, they're not the force. Man not for saying our location, they for transfer them around. This election, it's supposed to be a lot of transfer across the board. Once they don't stay in one location, they don't make more friends, more enemies. You see, they call, they say when and how to get rid of President Bio. they don't forget about it. They lay that plan, they are working towards it. So today, a political party, where they assume to go to power, they get a constituency leader, that lady, it's enough in the address their supporters like that. Any serious law, any country, any state, they invite them. Questioning. They don't put their blinding in life into threat. People they overlook that. Well, you can do anything and go for free. They don't demonstrate them. They never transform them. They arrest them. We get the highest police in the capital city of Freetown. They say they patrol on it. We see the court cables. Never made the arrest. They don't hire motocar now. They travel from checkpoint to checkpoint. They go all the way behind Kailang. Go transformer them. Electricity. 3 days this and not they sleep. They ring 24 hours. Blackout in Kenema. True point they travel. They travel. They go to that. They come out, they jump inside it, they go cut all the cables. Inside the law enforcers, this on a sign. It's not the only country where people they for protect that much. Let us protect our back. And call down a police the hand. Go arrest, handcuff. Handcuff and they empower arrest. When the suspect will fight you, accused will fight you, once you don't put her under handcuff, you don't put her under control. But these days, you see now policemen they go even for go arrest, they handcuff. Dangerous. Logistics for the police. Minister, that's a real recommendation I go left here today. And this lawlessness, APC don't plans, their party, states, hard time, we will bring police them, be ready for take the service. Police officer. And the whole world, only Sierra Leone police they make money for inside. The country they struggle for logistics under the police force. In this part of the world, police don't make money for themselves, but they make money for the states. You want to see that also? Now, they need direction. Let police they stop or they make money for themselves. They make money for the states. That money then the government they bring more logistics for them. But in Freetown, police are making more money for themselves than the government. President Bio, they call up for your attention for say the lawlessness don't increase in Sierra Leone. Now APC strategy, now APC method. And come 2023, like where Jima don't talk up, they're ready for this. Destroy Sierra Leone and make sure destroy the election with the car. Any side where they know say this area, the people are not interested in them. Either they burn the police station or the effect they let the whole ballot paper scatter.
Yes.
The police for go there in charge for guided ballot police stations, and they are not going to be loyal to SLPP. They are not going to be loyal to them because at the end of the day, we're not able to create operational of police. When they say yes, they mean yes. When they say them no, they mean no. We don't get at it. Because they play with the mixed police when they will come it. So President Bio for making look into them today for say APC is more dangerous than any political party you think of in the Republic of Sierra Leone. Thank you, Lima.
Thank you very much, DJ Force. Well, Sierra Leone, I believe we don't hold enough for long. So we thanks you now for following this program. And we tell una subscribe to our page, our YouTube channel, and also with 2 pages there, the Grey Movement and the Mano River News blog. We get certain amount of followers then on this page. Then from there, we begin operate on our main page. APC plan is to destroy Mama Sierra Leone. And APC don't talk and say who side the power did and die did and they're ready for die. So at the end of with this, when I watch out, we will talk with evidence, we not just to talk baseless accusation, but with concrete information and concrete evidence that we believe in. And I would recommend with government for letting them take their job very serious. Then they know say the security is very, very important in that country day. We know say APC don't see say the what the president build on the Pandu achievement, a manifesto, it don't exhaust them. It don't begin even do some other things then where we not be the expect. But now the jealous, they know say there is no hope for this 2023, 2024 where they talk about. They know say we get for beat them mercilessly. So what thing they want to do? They say we say power did not die then they not die, they die, they won't die. But if not lie, when I watch, then we close the program.
Oh, get for win. I want law we no say no to easy power. Nah. Then go take this power, then keep her outside die day. And law already know say if we get for win this election, people get for die. We don't know that. Either me, you or you. We don't know who that get for die. Nah. If you say you afraid that die outside and put this power with the left hand day, then go continue for use reaper now. We get for ready. We get for ready for this die outside and go put this power. We don't that die, we take the power who can reduce people. So we don't need for team up like we in Atombo. Some of una know. We no go talk. We still learn Atombo.
Well, Sierra Leoneans, this is the current affairs under the Green Movement and the Mano River News Block. We believe in reality. When I don't hear what the APC then say, who side the power did not die then day, and they go do all type of way for let that die, let it die. And you hear the other APC man say, Army, let God make it happen, let die day. So then plan now for car with destruction. So we need the security force to be very, very strong. The police force, the High Lawrence Lima, AIG, Panda Noah, who are not underrate this information. Now this we get for the nation today until we meet on SLPP Weekly News. Me with the Nadima the Great SLPP Baba. And my co-host na DJ Force. DJ Force, you find a message, then also you comment on that video.
This video where you don't show so now a wake-up call SLPP government for say for reminders say APC be in power. And that power they be do pull in power. And how they want that now through violence. Not to President Bill for candle na street or security day. He get your tax. President Bill your tax. Now he go perform na Africa. President Bill they go for the invitations. They bring results. Then bring result to we. Then we want to see result from the police. We want to see result from the lawbreakers. Republic of Sierra Leone. No political party, not for value part the police. Republic of Sierra Leone. And no political party, not for take the law in hand in the Republic of Sierra Leone. So they are make statements. Any political party will belong invited by the police. Now police they know how for respect. They respect their political parties, political ideology more than the police. So Responsibility is in your hand. Is on your hand. Remember, the Bible and the Quran will take oath to serve Sierra Leone. You know, we say serve the political party. Police Naya part today belong in a political party. They vote for a political party, but they don't mix it with their job. Their job is different from election, from politics, from voting. Now, we want to see the police, but they make sure go back to the law and they really retrain their mind to the law in the Republic of Sierra Leone for able to bring violent speech. They will see political party like the APC, Tolongbo, Tollgate, and body. Always they bring up public. Nowadays, internet, media, at the war front now. Politics. Say the Imina, Igudwam. Violence rate in the Republic of Sierra Leone, we see where Leone Star come to get accident, see the live fire, who said the police every day, and we don't see no police drive location, see the incident. The public take the law now, and it is dangerous. Once it begins to see that, now civil disobedience, now they can increase. Sierra Leone, no one foresee that. The police, minister and deputy internal minister, una not sit down wait for President Bio instruction. I believe say he don't give una the tax, una don't take oath. The Bible and the Quran, una don't swear and say una go protect life and property. Una not sit down for wait. Patrol and engage with the various police headquarters. See how they put strategy in place for able to crack down on lawbreakers in the Republic of Sierra Leone. My final statement I had today, 2023, vote for education, not run off. Campaign message, as long as they say education, don't take over Sierra Leone. Everybody want to let him become lawyer.
Yeah.
Parliament. You don't inject education. 2023 for education.
No run off.
DJ Falls. SLPP DJ. Thank you. Bye-bye.
And me where they talk now, me Nadima the Great, the SLPP Bobo, and also the deputy chairman where they represent Sierra Leone People's Party, Holland Branch. Viewers, followers of this platform, would tell you thank you for viewing. Wanna please share the program and share the information also for awareness, because 2023-24 election, we don't want no lazy politician to kind of power. And we don't want Sierra Leoneans, the peace we matter be, we don't work hard for. They wear an iron jacket for Sierra Leoneans to enjoy peace. For somebody there, we na racketeer, criminal them, we don't know me work for Salone to can't destabilize them just because in the name of coming back to power. Baton, not to would always start them, get the praise. Like always, DJ Force can say, race, not to would have start and get the praise. That would have finished him. President Bio, thank you very much. If we compare President Bio, the Green Revolution, 3 years of President Bio is better than the APC Tolongbo Toge Pambody, 11 wasted year, misrule government. Sierra Leoneans, thanks very much. When I believe in President Bio, that the only man we could transform this country. Now make their own crown as chairman. For let it stand strong for a good leadership, what they do for Mama Sierra Leone. Mr. Chairman, give you authority, give you power to Benkefala to make sure all the IMPs them where they don't tip Salome money, let they come with them to book. No one is exceptional, no one is above the law. Remember Jacob Zuma, they in a prison for corruption case. Sarkozy, Nicolas Sarkozy, put on a jail because of corruption. Tete will meet again. Me na Dima the Great, the SLPP Bobo. When I vote for education, Sierra Leoneans, vote for education, 2024 election, 23-24 election, no runoff. We go say Tata, and President talk and be the good jobs that we don't do for Mama Sierra Leone, where it don't please we. That go make with the mobilize the APC Torongo to get Pamodi 2023. So at the Teguna, vote for and back 2023-24 election. I go say Tata, thank you very much, DJ Force. The SLPP DJ, where you take upon your time, you come for that we analyze this information to the public. Madam Tenepaka, I know you've been busy now, making no able deal with we. We serve there with we, you don't empower we don't, you don't advise we, and we follow the advice. We say also thank you. We say they watch we, they view we. Sierra Leone, I want to share, let meaningful Sierra Leone and the area. Paupa, Sierra Leone for better. We go vote for and back. Sierra Leoneans.
Oh, who that guy this game, yeah, so Amada be Sam na who that this game, yeah, they for Amada be Oh, who that cook and shape the game, President be we dey vote am back. Yeah, we dey vote am back. Yeah, we dey vote am back for development as alone. Amu, you don't hear me? Yeah, we dey vote am back. Yeah, we dey vote am back. Yeah, we dey vote am back for development as alone. Sholele, 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 sholele. Oh, after you, now you. Sholele, 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 oh, 2023 now you. Show them say you do am, 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 oh, after you now you. Salomon, wetin we say, yo, we dey vote for you, yo, we dey vote for you, yo, we dey vote for you, oh. Obu Salongo before. Victor, waiting we say, yo, we dey vote for you. Yo, we dey vote for you. Yo, we dey vote for you. Oh, Saloni Metewa. Kako Agbo Ulanje Bele, oh, Wejima Kwa Longiva. Wejima kwa longiva, wejima kwa longiva, wejima kwa longiva. Longo Agbo Ulanje Bele, wejima kwa longiva, wejima kwa longiva, wejima kwa longiva, wejima kwa longiva. Wajima Agbo Ulanje Bele, wejima kwa longiva, wejima kwa longiva, wejima kwa longiva, wejima kwa longiva. Kailango Ulanje Bele, wejima kwa longiva,